Hello everyone, Namaskaram, or should I say Aloha. I'm coming to you from Hawaii. I'm here for a family vacation, and I thought it's a great place to talk about some vacation tips, especially when you're traveling with other people in your group, and everybody has different personalities and interests and all of that, and can lead to a lot of stress sometimes. But I thought if everyone understands their personality and learns to deal with everyone else appropriately and maintain balance at the same time based on the Ayurvedic doshas, then you can actually have a lot of fun and enjoy and make great memories. So stay tuned to learn more. Welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing great tips for you to find balance and also have fun during a vacation. Now again, a family vacation is amazingly a lot of fun, but at the same time can lead to a little bit of stress when there are different personalities involved. Now Ayurveda talks about three predominant personality types: the Vata, Pitta and Kapha. So I'm going to talk about how these three doshas differ in their approach to vacation, and also understanding that about yourself and finding a certain balance or every day to so that you can interact with others in a more effective and fun way and still make great memories. So let me start with them one by one, and then I will be sharing some of those tips at the end. And hopefully you will learn some tips from this for your next vacation so you can enjoy and make wonderful memories. So let's take Vata personality first. Now a Vata person is usually very enthusiastic, always adventurous, wanting to do a lot of activities all the time. They're constantly moving, but at the same time they also don't plan a lot of times. They kind of live moment to moment. They're always changing their mind as well. So again, when you go to a place for a vacation, a lot of times a touristic space, to get reservations for these activities or even in restaurants to eat at the proper time, it's very difficult. So if you don't plan ahead, naturally it's going to be hard. And again, Vatas don't tend to plan. So because of that, they end up eating at erratic times, sleeping at erratic times, and also snacking a lot instead of eating actual really good food. So what happens? Vata gets imbalanced even more, leading to gas, bloating, constipation, and even anxiety and nervousness in the mental level. So there are some tips that Vatas can follow during a vacation to keep themselves in balance so they can enjoy their vacation completely. Number one, plan your day. Have a routine every day. Try to stick to your routine just as you would in a normal day when you're home. Number two, make sure you get hydrated because Vatas tend to dry out a lot. When it comes to food, make sure you plan your food and also eat at the proper time, and eating warm digestible food and not very heavy foods which will imbalance Vata. Then if you are able to do yoga or pranayama, do some in the morning to ground yourself so you are more balanced throughout the day. Now again, the other thing you could do is if you're on a beach vacation, you can do some grounding. So earthing, like you can walk on the sand and kind of do some earthing, because that also creates a lot of balance because you're in touch with nature. So taking nature walks also is going to give you a lot of prana. And of course, last but not the least, Vatas tend to absorb all energies around them, and their enthusiasm, they forget about that. But after a point, you might lead to a lot of exhaustion. So it's better to take a little bit of time for yourself to kind of be by yourself, enjoy yourself, your own company, and recharge before you get back into the group. Again, let the group know that I need a little bit of time to myself so I can be more relaxed, and then I will come back and join you. So these are all some important tips to think about. Now, if you resonate with the Vata personality, try to follow some of these things in your next vacation. The second category is the Pitta type. Now, a Pitta type is usually more like a type A personality. So they are planners. They like everything to be organized. So they're great at planning a trip way ahead of time. They plan all the activities, where to eat, everything is done ahead of time. So it's great, especially if you have a person like that in the family, because they take care of all of the logistics for the whole family to enjoy. However, the one issue is that they also have to take into consideration other people, because not everybody may be a planner and everybody may not want to stick to that schedule, and this can be very frustrating for a Pitta person, and that can lead to a lot of anger. So again, when that happens, it creates a lot of unpleasantness, and even the Pitta person gets upset and everybody gets upset, and the family vacation can get a little bit stressful or even ruined. So here are some tips that a Pitta person, if you resonate with this, can follow in order to be more accommodating and still enjoy the planned vacation. Number one, try not to overschedule the vacation. Don't overfill the time. Make sure you allot some time for relaxation every day. Number three, be more considerate of other people's needs as well, because not everybody has the energy to keep going all the time, because some people may not have the physical stamina or the mental energy to do too many things. So be mindful of that when you make your plans. Kind of check with everybody and make sure that everybody can handle what you are planning. Now the third thing is, of course, make sure you're hydrated, drinking enough fluids, because that keeps you cooler, and also eat some cooling foods like fruits and fruit juices and salads, something that is cooling, especially if you're on a vacation in a hot place. Now again, the other thing that also you can do is some meditation. If you know, just kind of calm yourself every day. Start with a little bit of meditation to ground yourself and plan for all kinds of inconsistencies that could go wrong in the day, so that you don't get overly upset about changes in plans. Now the third category, the Kapha person. Now a Kapha person is usually very much relaxed all the time. So even when they're on vacation, it doesn't change. In fact, it gets more. I mean, they have so much of inertia to move that they don't really want to do a lot of things. They would prefer to just lay by the pool or the beach and just kind of get food and drinks given to them, and they just enjoy more and more of that. So they're not really interested in doing a lot of activities. And so what happens with that is they end up gaining weight post-vacation and even during. And this also leads to slowing of the Agni, and they end up sleeping a lot during the day as well. So all of these things will make them even more sluggish. So although vacation is a good time to relax, some activity is also necessary for a Kapha person so that they don't get too imbalanced after the vacation. So if you resonate with somebody like this, here are some tips to follow. Number one, start your morning with a walk. So this way you can fight that inertia that is going to keep you down. Number two, you can skip breakfast if you're not hungry, go straight to lunch, or eat like a brunch and then a dinner. Try not to eat a lot of junk food in between. Then when it comes to activities, try to do some adventurous things. If you're in a vacation spot where you can do some activities, like in Hawaii, we can do snorkeling and boating and kayaking and things like that. Now, if you're not or even swimming in the pool, now if you're not interested in these kinds of things, you can always go for a hike or a walk in nature, because there's so much of beauty around us. So this will keep you active and more energized. Of course, when it comes to food, try to pick lighter foods like salads and also make sure you add some spices in your food, which helps with digestion. Also try to pick more herbal teas, which are more soothing for the body and help with the digestion as well. And again, when it comes to dinner in the evening, eat an early dinner and go for a walk after that. Again, try not to do any daytime sleeping, and try to do some activity every couple hours. Just kind of get yourself to move a little bit so that you're not stagnant all through the day. Now again, during the vacation, you might feel this is my vacation, this is why I'm here. But again, this will just lead to more imbalances when you get back, and you're going to feel more sluggish and regretful about that. So if you resonate with this category, these are some tips to follow. So to give you a quick recap, or just one single point to remember for each type, if you resonate with the Vata body type, make sure you schedule your activities and follow a certain routine. Now, if you're the Pitta type, have consideration for other people. Try to be more flexible with your plans and plan ahead for inconsistencies. Number three, if you're a Kapha type, make sure you keep moving and have good activity and eat healthy food, so you don't imbalance Kapha even more. Now again, remember, family vacation is wonderful. It can create a lot of great memories. It's a lot of fun to be with a lot of people. At the same time, it's important to remember that we all have different personality types with different needs and different wants. And so it is important to give consideration for all of those things and not try to just kind of impose our thing alone on other people and expect them to follow, and then if they don't follow, you get upset. So again, that just leads to more unpleasantness and stress, and then it's not a vacation anymore. Then you feel like you need another vacation after the vacation is over, and that is not what we're trying to do. We're trying to create something that is very relaxed and enjoyable, and create memories that you can look back on and cherish. So next vacation, try to follow some of these tips. Try to recognize yourself in all of these things and see how you can help yourself, keep yourself in balance so that you can also have fun with everyone else. So have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you next week. Thank you everyone for joining me. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please like it, subscribe, and share this video with others who might be benefited. Have a wonderful week ahead, and see you next week.